Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Ken back at you again. Today I bring you another Van Halen lesson. Just a few months ago I uploaded the Van Halen lick that transformed my playing, and 250,000 of you helped yourself to that video. And just a few months before that I uploaded a video called my top 5 Van Halen riffs, which nearly 250,000 of you helped yourselves to. So I think you guys kind of dig me teaching Van Halen and breaking out the Van Halen chops every now and then. So today I thought I'd teach you a really useful tapping idea from Spanish Fly. Helped me no end, really stretchy, and in my opinion Spanish Fly, this is just for me as a player and the way I've sort of evolved. I found Spanish Fly a lot more inspiring than Eruption because it was a bit more composed, there was more sort of licks in it that were useful. Take for instance the sort of alternate picking run and a load of other little ideas. But without further ado, let's go. Lesson time, children, gather round. The guitar is tuned down half a step, and the sequence very quickly is tap, pull off, hammer on, and tap again. Okay? And just to give you a little tone hack very quickly, if you want it to sound really bubbly like Van Halen, you've got to play it quite hard and give it a bit of strength, almost as if the strings are under stress, if that makes sense. Not too much stress, otherwise you'll pull it out of tune. But I've heard countless covers of Eruption, Spanish Fly, where no one's playing anything wrong, but the tone isn't quite there because the tapping not hard enough. And see if I can show you what I mean just with this little position from Eruption here. You hear the difference in the dynamic? It's where the string's under stress, and this hand effectively turns into a pick where you're almost rotating and pulling off. So just to show you what I mean, you want to almost turn it into a pick. Nevertheless, the positions are, to begin with, we've got the index finger on the 5th fret of the A string, the little finger on the 9th fret of the A string, and we're tapping on the 12th fret. And we're playing the sequence 3 times. Same thing on the D string, same position. Then onto the G string, same position. Now a really cool thing happens here, which is basically, once you can do this, it's half the battle won. And you move the index finger down a fret, then the tapping hand comes down a fret, and the little finger comes down a fret. So I'll show you how that works. Okay, and then the same thing happens on the same strings, just 2 frets down. Now we go back to where we started, which is A string. So this time we end up on the D string, index finger on the 5th fret, pinky on the 9th fret, tapping the 12th fret. Now we move on to the A string again, but we've gone down 2 frets. So we're tapping on the 10th fret, we have our little finger on the 7th fret, and our index is on the 3rd fret. Doing the same thing. Okay, now what we've got to do, in essence, is change the sequence. change to the Hot for Teacher sequence, which is... And what he does is he basically slows it down and then increases the speed. That's a half step bend there on the lower E string on the 2nd fret. Then what you do is you pull off to the open E string, then you fret this chord. It's 2 on the A string, 2 on the D string, and 2 on the G string. So, okay, but what we do is we do tapping harmonics. We tap twice, the 12th fret of the E string, twice on the A string, 14th fret, same on the D string, same on the G string, and then 12th fret on the B string, and then once on the high E string, 12th fret. Done. Thanks very much for watching this video, guys. Hope you like what you've seen. Please like, subscribe. There's plenty more lessons on the way, and stick around because there's a cathedral cover coming up. See you soon.